This is Craft-Utopia. It is a server I made about six and a half months ago. These lights are on a timer, so it goes off, or the lights turn on at night and turn off in the day. It is turning on the day, so they're not on. On these posts going all the way back are the people that help make the spawn area. These are the rules, basically telling you what not to do. Obviously, there's only 15 of them. There's not that many. Most of it's just basic common sense stuff. These are the ranks and the people that have them. Over here we have the player shops, which are basically little tents with stuff in them for players to buy and sell items. This was going to be staff city, or spawn city, sorry, and it's not done yet, so it's closed till we're finished. This is the warp house or warp room. In here we have the portal signs, see all the major maps, survival, PvP, and creative. We have warp PvP 1, PvP 2, and so on. I think there's about 6 or 7 of them. I'm going to show you the market. This says do not use guns in the market. We have a gun plugin that if you shoot the bazooka and hit the signs, they fall off the wall. So I have to go through and figure out which is which and what's selling what and replace them. We have repair signs and tool kits and armor kits, sorry. And then all the blocks, stuff like that. We don't have every single block in here, but we do add them as players ask. Down here is the guns for sale. There's C4, there's toasters, which are like mine carts that explode when you run into them or a mob runs into them. You got the airstrike or Harrier strike. Traps, which are diamonds that you throw on the ground, and then when someone tries to pick them up, they explode. Grenades, Cocoa Pops. I'm just gonna buy a bunch just to show you how cool they can be. There's the bazooka, there's an Olympian because that's a shotgun, Type 95, which is a machine gun, sniper rifle, AK-47, and Python, which is a pistol. I'm going to show you the C4 first. These 3 are my favorite. You can place up to 2 C4 blocks. You can't place any more, they just disappear. You can be as far away from them as you want, and when you left click, they explode. You got the Coke Pops, which are, they just pop into a bunch of little ones and they all explode. I got 20 of them just to show you how bad they can actually be if you throw a bunch of them. And then they just go crazy. I mean, they're still launching everywhere, so. Anyways, and then here's the Harrier strike. You throw it, and when it gets there, lightning strikes it, and then TNT falls in the sky. It's actually soul sand, I believe, but it does explode. I'm gonna go back. Then I'm gonna show you the town I made. This town I made throughout the course of about a week. I don't know how many hours. I didn't really keep track. I was just making this for fun, so it didn't really matter. There's about 21 houses in here that are connected all in some way, shape, or form. Sorry about the missing land. My computer's being stupid. But anyways, there's about 21 houses, as I said. These will eventually be given to like staff members or people that played on the server for a while. This brings me to my next plugin, which is called Build in a Box. I did not make it, but I do feel it's one of the coolest plugins ever made. Basically what you do is you use World Edit or World Guard, the wand from them, and you place the chest, or one inner chest, anywhere inside that region, and you save it by typing BIAB and then the name. And sorry, I didn't type save. But anyways, you type BIAB save and then the name that you want. And when you want to give it to someone, you type BIAB give. My name is Nathan6S, and then the name of it, I'm going to type new, which is what we give to new players when we're trying to sponsor the server. Basically what you do is you just right click, place it. If you like where it's at, you right click it again and it'll start building it for you. This looks pretty cool. The bigger the building is, I think the cooler it looks, just because of how fast it builds. One of the really cool features about this is, let's say you had a bunch of items in the chest and you're going to move your house, but you didn't want to lug or carry every item over. If you leave them in your chest and you left click this twice, take it down, you have it in your box. You take it, you place it where you want it next. It won't fit there because it goes back too far. Anyways, it'll fit there. You right click it, build it here. Once it says building complete, you can go in, open the chest up, and everything is still there. So I think it's really cool. I'm actually using it for a safe. And what it's going to do is basically it gives you an area that has a bunch of chests in them that you can make your safe. Instead of having a little area in your personal carriage or area to carry, you have all these chests, and it's safer than storing them in a chest because people can't group them with a hopper or something like that. We also have the backpack, which you can't use in GM, so I'm going to go to GM0 and type backpack. And this is your backpack. As you join in your guest, you only have one mine to store stuff, but you can sort the backpack, which will put everything alike in one stack, up to 64 of course, and then you can sort it by item number, so it'll group them all. So we have that, and then we have up to, I think we have 28 plugins. Yeah, we have 28 plugins, and most of them are to help against grief and stuff like that, and like securing your stuff so no one raids you or stuff like that. But we have factions, which is one of the biggest. Factions and Crackshot, which is the gun plugin, are the biggest player friendly, like the ones that players use the most. We have a bunch of PvP arenas. This one is actually a team PvP, so you have the blue team and the red team. You get a set of armor and bow and wooden sword and stuff like that to battle it out. It's really cool on the inside and can get lost in there pretty easily. It's cool. It's like a maze. And this one's a little bit kind of plain, but it's good if you have about 5 on 5, because then you can go upstairs and all that. We have more. I just gotta go up a little bit. This one is the castle PvP looking one, obviously. It's simple but entertaining. You come over this one, which is a little bit different. I think this was actually the builder's first time using the courts and all the other like court blocks, which I think he did a pretty good job for using it the first time. This one's my personal favorite. This was the first one built. You spawn up here and you float down. You have the PvP sign, but anyways, there's a hidden room over in this corner. It's just in here. And obviously we have the factions, so we have a bunch of faction bases, but we have the create a map, PvP map. The biggest thing is if you can't PvP in survival, it is turned off, so you cannot physically harm a player. So you do want to make sure which ones you're in, and if you can't tell, just try to hurt someone. and it'd obviously be due to say sorry. Then this is just flat land. We didn't really do we didn't make the plots because people always wanted a bigger plot. So instead of making plots, we just use core protect, and if anyone gets griefed, we just roll it back and ban the person that griefed. So it's basically pretty much easier just to do that, because then we know who's griefing and don't want it in our server. And obviously in PvP it does say you're allowed to grief, so if you're in PvP you're safe. But yeah, that's basically our server. Thanks for watching. Join and tell us what you think.